Shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that taught us this truth, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Back at it through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Hey, talk about these times, man. We're almost home. Things are starting to wrap up concerning this so-called bank crisis or bank collapse. All right. So this is First Thessalonians 5:3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. And this can go into a whole plethora of things, man, that the Lord could bring upon the inhabitants of the earth concerning this sudden destruction. But we're witnessing these things happen on a small scale compared to what we're gonna go through in Jacob's trouble. Take it back to the pandemic. All right, this isn't the first time that banks have had these type of issues. You remember when the gas was running out. Okay, all these things is in the light of sudden destruction, man. That's why the Lord always have taught us, all right, to be circumspect, to watch these things, stay prayed up, man. Stay in that hedge of protection of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man, because when it pops off, ain't gonna be no escaping it for the people, especially of the nation of Israel, that wasn't serving the Lord to the best of their abilities, man, before things got really janky, man. All right. But let's go to Timothy right quick. First Timothy 6:17. Charge them that are rich in this world, that they be not high-minded, nor trust in certain riches, but in the living power, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, who giveth us richly all things to enjoy. So, man, all these things that we're saying on a daily basis is about prophecy, and the prophecy of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is saying that their power, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, is soon to return to this earth, man, and establish this kingdom. But before he makes his Yahweh Shai makes his second return to this earth, there's some things that must take place. All right. And one major prophecy in this book that we read, known as the Bible, the Holy Scriptures, all right, is this mark of the beast. All right. Now we're telling our people constantly the mark of the beast. It'll be a microchip, a device implanted in your skin, all right, and somewhere in your body, and that's going to enable you to buy or sell. And without it, you won't be able to buy or sell. So these banks, all right, these issues that these banks are having, it's all in relation to that. Our enemy comes up with these problems, and they're going to come with a solution. You should be able to see this by now. All right. For 1 second, let's take a step away from prophecy and so-called conspiracy theorist shit. All right. If you are an inhabitant of this earth, especially here in the United States, all right, Babylon the Great, you should see just the gradual progression of this in relation to the technology. Where else do you think it's going to go? You've seen it from the time when they used to have those old machines where you would swipe your credit card, those old machines, and then you have to pull that thing, and you know what I mean, to tap to pay, all right, or using your palm to pay. You should see that we're headed in that direction if you don't even want to deal with prophecy. All right, and put the two and two together, man. You should just see that technology is going to the point where they're trying to make us like robots. Okay, this futuristic new age stuff, but we know, all right, as servants of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai and people who are circumspect, we know that there's a very, very sinister spirit behind all this, and we're telling the people exactly what that is. Hey, these people that are running the world are our enemies, and they have no good intentions in their heart whatsoever. All right, they want everybody marked up with that mark of the beast, so they can play like they're Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, and they're all powerful, and they're all knowing, and they see and dictate the people. All right, that's what they want. They want to rule over people, and they want to be in our business 24/7. I mean, we can sit here and pretend and pretend and pretend. Boy, they doing that now. All right. It's not one bit of information that these people don't know. And if you got like, whether it's a security camera, some of these new devices that have cameras and things and microphones, bro, they can look in your shit. You be naive, think they can't. They already know what we're doing. Every text messages, right? Don't that stuff go to the cloud? You know what I mean? It's all there, bro. If you get in trouble, you've seen this multiple times, man. And the police is, summon that shit, man, that they'll find every text message, every picture that you've ever sent, man. It's all there. So they're already doing this, man. It's just we're coming to a time where prophecy will be fulfilled. Thus says Yahweh Shema Shai concerning this mark of the beast, man. But going back to these scriptures, man, charge them that are rich in this world that they be not high-minded, man. And especially the people of the nation of Israel. We tell our people time and time again, this is not our rest. This is not your rest. So it's not for us to be puffed up, high-minded like the entertainers and the people who are getting rich, the YouTubers. That's a whole nother, issue. Our people are getting rich like it's nothing, and they're becoming puffed up and have forgotten their power, nor trust in uncertain riches, because these things are uncertain. Oh my gosh, I can't wait till this thing pop off. Your boy Rick Ross, your boy P. Diddy, LeBron, them. You think they're not gonna get caught up in this? Let me bring this out right quick, and then we'll go back to it. This is gonna be beautiful, man. But again, these banks having these issues, and look, man, you got regular issues within your bank, on a daily basis. There's people who, what's it called, credit card fraud, identity theft, you know what I mean, things like that. And that's also another issue, uh or reason why they're going to try to implement this into the masses. They're going to use the fact that things are not really secure. You can get hacked, your money can just disappear. But if you take this mark of the beast, things will be all fine and dandy. Let's go to Revelation, though. It's starting to get fun, man. It's been tarrying, man. Like the Lord said, though it tarry, wait for it. But we're starting to see these things. We just had our Passover. Lord willing, we get passed over, this year from any type of destruction. All right. And Lord willing, man, things pop off this year. All right. But Revelation 13. And yeah, we'll go down to 16, Revelation 13 and 16. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. All right. Again, the scriptures telling us everyone is going to be tried with this. Okay. Both small and great. Now look at the so-called great people of our nation. Here we are, supposed to be in captivity together. All right, serving out our captivity together, this last captivity, these last seconds, and we got a bunch of people of our nation that are high-minded as flip. All right, and have gotten let them tell it rich. You know what I mean? We got these rich people of our nation, man. What will happen if that First Thessalonians 5 and 3 come to pass and they really do it big, and everybody wake up here in Babylon the Great and they got no freaking money in their account? Very, very possible. Again, these people of our nation, all right, they're supposed to be serving out their captivity. All right, they think they're rich and they think they're gonna escape these things, man. All Yahweh Hashem Shai has to do is pull the plug on that and take that money, and it's on and popping. Do you know how chaotic things will get? First and foremost, you're going to see this entitlement mentality. You saw that, I believe it was Bank of America a few months ago or something like that. They had the same issue. Now you got this bank, and when I saw those videos of people, man, they just had a sense of entitlement, man. They go in there with the camera phone and go in there puffed up talking big shit like they own the damn company, like they own the bank, and that's exactly what most people are going to be in that spirit. They're not going to have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to know that these things were coming. They was in denial. They was playing games. All right. It's the beginning of the year for us. And man, I can't tell you how true that these words are. Let me bring this out right quick. I'm kind of everywhere because there's so much on my mind, man. Where is it? fear, think it not, make it poor, won't mark. Oh yeah. Get this in Matthew right quick. Matthew 24 chapter, verse 37. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. All right. For as in the days that were before the flood, all right, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered the ark. Again, the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, has his remnant doing this for real, doing it, all right, getting chastised now. So Lord willing, when this second flood of destruction comes upon this earth, we will be in this spiritual ark and protected from it, while everyone else was living in this spirit. Man, my cousin, she kind of like my little sister, had a beautiful so-called wedding ceremony yesterday. It was beautiful. I wanted to go, but I had other stuff, pertaining to this truth. I got 3 other cousins that just purchased beautiful big homes, man. And it's really starting to vex me out. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, while I sit here day after day for you know, serving Yahweh Shem Shah, ain't no telling what I did in my past life or what the Lord really has for me, but I'm not living in no freaking folly mode like the rest of these people. Little chick I'm messing with or whatever have you I'm dealing with, she just got back from MF in Las Vegas. I'm talking about it just started. The so-called springtime just started, and they are going crazy with this Matthew 24th chapter here, man. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered the ark. And if it happened then, it also will happen in this time. People are clueless. They can talk about God all they want. They can clap their hands, stomp their mother flipping feet all they want. They have no idea. And I'm telling you personally, boy, if I had to go, using my spiritual eye of discernment, I would say that I'm the only one in my family that has this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding the true, names Yahweh Shai. And if they don't, like I say, who knows, who's chosen or not. But if we just take that for face value, they're all dead. Cousins, parents, grandparents, aunties, they're all dead. They all claiming to know the Lord. They not doing nothing. All right, nothing that the Lord said do. Everyone is in this folly mode. All right, it was cold for a little bit. I'm in Georgia, and things are starting to heat up a little bit. It ain't even heated up like that. It's still kind of cool out there, but our people are ready to get back out there and drink and marry. All right, and continue like this is our rest, man. All right. Everyone is with this dancing stuff 24/7, all on TikTok, YouTube, just dancing like it's something to celebrate. You know what I mean? It's so much death in my city, man. I'm damn near traumatized by this, man. Very, very vexed out. I'm bringing that out. Is it Ecclesiasticus or Ecclesiastes? Let's go to first. One might be. Maybe it was Ecclesiastes. Yeah, it was Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes 1:18. For in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow. And that's what the men Yahweh Shem Shai are experiencing right now, man. You see it when they're on the highways and byways. You can hear it in the epistles that they make via, the internet, man. All right. The Lord has blessed us through that fear, all right, and gave us this wisdom to know what's going on, man. And we know, again, what's vexing me out the most is just seeing our people who's supposed to be in captivity prosper. That's my biggest thing. I don't give a flip about the other nation prospering. Hell, they're not in captivity, especially concerning Esau Edom. He's in his kingdom. I expect him to take trips all over the world and have the riches and the biggest dwelling places and the animals and the fatness of the earth. All right. But for our people, man, this has gotten out of hand, man. Now the Lord got them in a trick bag, and he's allowing them to get puffed up, man. Just like he allowed Pharaoh, to continue with that rebellious spirit so he could show his power. So that has to be the only reason that the Lord's even allowing these people who's supposed to be in captivity to prosper. I ain't never went on I was telling my little friend that, man, I got my own issues, how I came into this truth, and my lot. All right. So the lot that I have, man, I've never took a vacation as an adult. I got everyone else, every female that I mess with, that's all they do. Girl tripping like it ain't nothing. I don't trust now one of them, by the way. I don't trust now one of them, by the way. I can keep my eye on you. I don't trust now one of them. I'm going to deal with a female because, sometimes I just got to deal with a female. But you think I trust these in Babylon the Great, you be out your flipping mind. All right. But again, for much wisdom is much grief, man. We vexed out. We vexed out because it's sin on every corner. Not, and like I got to deal with that. Not, getting no therapy, right? No therapeutic vacation. I can't, go somewhere and play like the rest of these people. I'm constantly hearing gunshots in my hood. All right. People constantly getting murdered where I live at. This is all vexation, man. And knowing that it's only going to get worse, man. All right. So that's why we try to stay grounded in this reality, which is this truth, man. All right, that Yahweh Shai is real. All right, and that these things are happening, and that everything written in this book will come to pass. Even that mark of the beast and Jacob's trouble, man. All right, they're coming with it, and all they got to do is exactly what they're doing now, man. If they just pull the plug on them banks, man, that's so easy. It's almost perfect for them to implement their mark of the beast, man. They've already showed you, all right, that they can pull money out of their behind. All right, we already talked about this currency and things like that. Fiat currency. They just pull it out of their behind. So if they do this big reset, which they're trying to do, they got all the money that for everybody to be rich upon the earth, man. All right. They pull the plug on them banks, man, and they say, you know what? We're going to reset this thing. Everybody that's in any type of debt, it will be forgiven and erased. All you have to do is be a part of this system now. We got this new system, this new digital currency. And if you guys, participate in this, you will be debt free. Not only will you be debt free, we'll give you a little money on your chip. Universal income. Every month you guys will get this money just for being a part of our system. Boy, we already seen how weak y'all are, Israel, concerning that pandemic, the jab. All right, how lost y'all were, like chickens with their head cut off, walking around here, not praying, but just scared, going to Babylon for help. Y'all did horrible, Israel. You did horrible. I didn't see each and every one of you Israelites, specifically. I can only speak about the things that I saw concerning my family. They did horrible. All that God stuff that they've been saying for years, trying to check my generation, my cousins and stuff, acting like they so righteous. It went out bad. Saw the families break up. Old auntie them, my great auntie, my grandmama sisters, they going crazy. They kicking people out the house. You can't come in the flipping house. All right. I think her husband was dying, bro. And she was so paranoid about the freaking pandemic stuff that was going on. She wasn't even letting nobody around my dying great uncle. You know what I mean? Weak, exposed. So I said all that to say 9 times out of 10, those same Israelites that had that spirit of fear and uncertainty when the pandemic happened and it didn't have any strength, felt like they was in the house too long, everywhere except Atlanta, right? Atlanta, the only place that was open up, right? I don't even get into that but yeah, man, you just saw, them get exposed, man. All right, all that shit that they be talking, like they're so righteous. All right, it went out the door, man, when the real pressure was applied. So how much more when, this sudden destruction happened? And it can happen in so many ways. All these storms, the Lord could just send a storm, however he do it, and take away your dwelling place, man. Whole cities, demolished here in Babylon the Great. Then what you gonna do? Don't let it be you know, calamity stacked on top of calamity, stacked on top of calamity. The bank crash, a storm come through. Then people, sedition amongst men. Everybody trying to, come in that spirit of what? Feed my family. That's what that right there. The fact that people have families, man, and they're not serving Yahweh Hashem Shah is about to be a major stumbling block. A lot of men are about to do a lot of killing in the name of their punk ass families. They're gonna bug out, and like I say, that's why the Lord prepared us for this, and we had to stand up as men now. Cause these same niggas with these full beards, all right, and all this stature and strength, right, these athletes, they gonna be as women like the Lord say, cause they're not gonna have no answer, and they're trusting in their riches. The only reason they run there puffed up is cause they got a little money. But when they can't figure out how to really navigate, you're gonna see how weak they are, and they're gonna, revert back to that old man. They're gonna revert back to that Cain spirit, man. I mean, just slaying their brothers because they don't know what the hell is going on in the name, again, of taking care of their family. I gotta feed my family. We gotta do what we gotta do. So they gonna break in stores, break in their neighbors' houses, all type of shit. Eat, eat people. Like the Lord said, cannibalism is coming back. Oh, I almost forgot about the famine, right? So the money go away. The storms keep coming, hitting us left and right. And then the food go away. All right, it's over. Look at all the stuff happening with this railroad and chemicals everywhere, bro. It's always something going on in relation to prophecy. So that's why the Lord say, be in this this sorrowful spirit, this house of mourning rather than the house of folly. Our people are just follied out, whether it's literal partying or just being blinded, man, being nonchalant, thinking that you're good, thinking that you're saved. All right, how puffed up do you have to be to really say that? And we really do this. And we through faith, we believe that we'll be saved. But again, the so-called Christians, they saying, I'm saved, sanctified, and filled with the Holy Ghost. Boy, stop. Y'all finna, all right, y'all finna get exposed, man. All right, now more than ever. Shoot. Let's keep it rolling, man. Yeah. But yeah, it's crazy, man. 1 Peter 4 and 12. Hey, beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you. All right. But rejoice insomuch as ye are partakers of Hamashiach's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. Yes. So think it not strange, and even now, it started now when we came into this truth. Think it not strange that we're not prospering beyond our wildest imagination serving the Lord, like they taught us what happened if we serve the Lord, that we would prosper, that prosperity gospel. All right, think it not strange that we still catching hell, that we're still getting sick. All right, that these things still can happen to us. Think it not strange that we're very, very vexed out with that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And this is ultimately, all right, concerning when we had a spirit to reject that mark of the beast. Think it not strange when you see your family flip the F out on you. Same people that some of you brothers in the house with, bro. And truly in your heart if your family really, gonna rock with you or not. If they righteous or not. They not gonna be on your level, not even close. But if they finicky or not, man. You know what I mean? Think it not strange, man, when your wife done dipped out on you because she's so used to comfort and peace here in Babylon the Great. They done put these women upon a pedestal here in Babylon the Great. They can do no wrong here in Babylon the Great. Think it not strange. All right. And again, it says rejoice, man, in so much as ye are partakers of Hamashiach's suffering. So we suffer now, pay now, all right, or pay later. Most of our people are going to pay later. And they're going to pay severely. The Lord is going to visit them with embarrassment. That's something I can't wait to see, especially concerning the women and niggas that's puffed up. Embarrassment, pain, and fear. All right. The Lord is going to put fear, and then ultimately it's going to be that pain via them nuclear missiles. Oh, I pray most of you wicked Israelites, make it all the way to that lake. That way the Lord can terrorize you the entire time. See, now that's some harsh judgment. See, people think they know it all. All right. And they think they just going to lay it down here, in Babylon the Great. Oh, I just die. No matter what I did, I'll just die and I'll be straight. Nah, the Lord is going to preserve you, man, for this judgment. Just that's why a lot of the women are still around here bobbing their heads upon the earth. All right, because the Lord has preserved them for this judgment, this embarrassment. All right, when the Lord starts to put that, oh, I can't wait. That's that just to be embarrassed. However, it's gonna come, man. A lot of the women that we see, man, when the Lord take away, their jewelry, all right, and their fake hair and the clothes, man, we get to see what y'all really look like on a daily basis. Woo, that's good judgment right there. Being embarrassed ain't no joke, man. That's rough, man, especially on a high level, and the whole earth get to see it. The whole earth is going to witness this destruction, man. The whole earth will see, all right, the woman put back, in her position under the man. All women, every woman on this mother flipping earth will be under, men again. And that's going to start during this great tribulation in relation to that Isaiah 4:1, man. All right. The Lord going to take away all these little tools and tricks that they got, and they going to have to face reality that they're the weaker vessel. They clueless out this motherfucker. All right. Oh, man. Oh. I'll bring out this, and then I'll leave it at that through the Spirit, man. I'm vexed. I was just thinking about it. But, James 5:4. Is it? No, that's not it. Maybe it's First James. Oh, yeah. Let's go to 1 Samuel 2:7. Wow. Hey, man, this is 1 Samuel 2:7. The Lord, Yahweh Shema Hawashai, maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and lifteth up. So we have to remember these things, man. And that goes into what I was just saying about how the Lord has allowed our people to be puffed up, man. Allowed them to get rich off of YouTube. All right. Allowed you just to be, to just do dumb shit, be on that internet and get paid beyond your wildest imagination. It's the Lord doing these things. But remember, we're supposed to be in our captivity. This ain't our rest. So how the hell, what's really going on if you look at a member of our nation, all right, and you see that they're rich? It's something has to be wrong with that, right? So I'm telling you, every person that's so-called rich, they got a bag or just making decent money, all right, they're not ready for this. All right, and they will be exposed, man. And that's why the Lord say, hey, don't trust in these riches, man. All right, trust in him, and he's going to make everyone our footstool, bro. Watch. Starting with these women. All right, because it's just out of control right now, man. But that's it. That's the point on it, man. Watch what the Lord say. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. So watch for all these trickeries and things that's going on, because it's a lot. All right, it's a lot. The enemy, he doing a lot. Again, those train derailments with this bank stuff, the Lord sending these storms, it's still just chaotic in the hood. So just stay circumspect and remember why we came into this. You know what I mean? Remember the end goal, man. You know what I mean? We heard about these things since day one, man. The destruction, Jacob's trouble, and all the jankiness before we're perfected. You know what I mean? It's a hard pill to swallow, but I mean, what can we do? You know what I mean? We're not going to deny it like the rest of these people and try to change the scriptures just to make us feel good. All right. We got to go through hell, to get to heaven. All right. So with that being said, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Shema Hawashai. Till next time, Shalom.